All right. Today's random thoughts. Greetings. Um, yeah. So I've been reading, I do some reading every now and then. Not much. Uh, it's hard. You got to get into it. Get into sitting there and reading. But once you're into it, it's good. You start really picking up a lot of stuff. But anyway, I've been reading about different cultures lately and history and stuff. And gosh darn it, if they don't all, I'm not going to vilify Native Americans and I'm not going to romanticize them either, okay? Human culture. It's all human culture. It's all part of all of us. That's what we have to realize at this point. But anyway, gosh darn it, if they don't all create a class of elites eventually when they become successful. That's what this video is about. Success. Humans aggregating power, control of resources, places, becoming nations and building states and becoming empires. They become imperial at some point. They got a resource that everybody wants all of a sudden, and now they're an empire, a wheat empire or something like that. This happens everywhere. Native Americans, Rome, Mediterranean, Levant, Asia, all over the world. It's this pattern. And then there becomes a class of a group, a man, a family, something that controls the resource, the wheat. If we're a wheat empire, there's a wheat master, the raw, the leader. And that, but that's okay. But then there's this class, though. This class of sycophantic, I don't know, successful people, the leaders of that group. They're always arrogant. And they end up humping kids. What's the deal? They end up being decadent, weird, not having much regard for humans overall, not being great citizens of the overall tribe, I would say. Not good citizens. Self-centered, child-humping demons, as it were. There's always various delusions of godness or not, right? Divinity, your leader. Are you a warrior king? Now has divine status, I don't know. So what I'm saying is that the species going forward, we're gonna have to figure out that we really are one species, and not in some kind of globalist, horribly controlling way, but just a way where we want to reduce wars and stop torturing each other, stuff like that. That's important going forward. Another thing going forward is, how do we control the elites? It happens over and over again. Now we have a tech bro monopoly control paradigm that's merging with, I don't know, it's turning into evil, horrible, nasty Palantir, Epstein, bribery, technological video sex capturing. See what happened? Elites went bad. We're a successful species. Most of the species isn't just thinking just about subsistence issues, right? And just engaged in that for many hours of the day. Barely able to just have enough time to sleep to get back to the whatever it is they do to just subsist. So we don't want to be there. We're obviously smarter than that. We can figure things out and live at least as good as animals do. Animals have leisure time, Humans actually create tyrannical systems that are worse than anything most real struggling animals face a lot of times. What they're going to face with the AI, see, that's the problem. We keep calling it AI, these computers, computer control. AI, that's so romantic sounding. It sounds like it's smart. It sounds like it's an entity, like it's compassionate, like it's self-learning, machine learning. Is it even machine learning? All I was just large language model, or just big computers, big energy needs. So the point is, how do you control your elites? how does this species, how are we going to rein in our elites? We used to do it sort of, we thought we did it with media, right? With journalism, news, report on them, good reporting. Other ways to control them is to not let them become so separate, not make them be a part of what's going on, like closer to an adjacency to the productive humans, so that they know the concerns and needs of the productive humans, and their destiny is maybe tied together with the productive humans. When you let the elites go off into their own orbit and their destiny is now separate, in fact, if you do worse, they do better, right? That's a bad setup. It's a really bad setup. And also allowing them to just become these hyper elites, just consolidating more and more of the capital and the wealth. It's also inefficient. Resources are better used when more people have them, more people can do stuff with them, more people can be productive with them. And people take it all over here and say, you got to talk to me. Come over here and get this. Kind of turns into mafia culture, mafia economy. That's humans everywhere. That's humans everywhere. The mafia economy is kind of what's happened. It's like thug, big tech, takes over. So then you're all on the same shitty platforms, being abused. And your work and a machine is tracking your progress, your rate, and reporting. Some other nefarious human, right? So, I don't know. We have to get control of this. We have to control our technology. I was saying we needed distributed networks. We needed different networks we could tap into if this network went bad. Well, but then let's just go over here, like packet switching. That's cool. But now there's nowhere to go. We're on the same, right? It's their network. We need our own networks. We need our own technology, our own media. We need to control that stuff. It needs to be decentralized. And, they're trying to go central. We need it to be local. All right. Have a good one.